Hello? There, finally. God. Hi, 0 viewers. Sorry, my mic wasn't working. Hi, 0 viewers. Hi, 0 live viewers. To all my VOD viewers. Hi, stinky VOD viewers. I'll say this every single time. Please watch me live. You won't regret it. Having this interaction between streamer and viewer, I'm gonna be honest, it makes for way more entertaining content. You'll see a lot of like popular Twitch streamers, they'll be like, if they can't think of something particularly entertaining to do, which usually they can because they're trained, but if they can't think of anything, all they have to do is like, and then there's like 50 million chats coming in, so they could just respond to a few of them, you know? Not even that hard. But for me, it's like, I don't need to tell you, look at the viewer count. So that's my life. If you are watching the VOD, you might be wondering, why is this guy doing reactions again? Well, it's because the last one went so well because I peaked at 9, and that was when I was ending the stream, and I was pretty bothered by that, so. And to be honest, I'm not really that, not that great of in a mood right now. Been a bit agitated recently, so I figured, let's just wind back down, have a mug of tea. There we go. Have a little mug of tea. And then let's just react to some of the previous work I did, you know? I just think, I mean, this music is helping, to be honest. I know it's copyright free, but it is helping. It's relaxing. Wow. VOD viewers, I'd appreciate it if you would leave a comment. Put a timestamp in your comment of maybe your favorite part of the stream or something. I'd appreciate any sort of suggestions for any types of stream I could do. And if it's gonna be something like, do something topical, play Power World. Shut up! Because I don't want to do what every single kid out there is doing. I know I sound like a hypocrite right now because I'm about to do a reaction stream, but like, you know, on days where I'm trying, I want to do more. I want to do more entertaining stuff. I want to do more unique stuff for you guys because that's what I care about. I just want to entertain. I want people to smile. And usually that's not in the form of assaulting me until I play Fall Guys, or insulting my body shape, or insulting any sort of thing like that. So please don't do that if you are one of those people. Which really upsets me, considering that I'm a small Twitch streamer. So if I get viewers in and all they send in chat is just insults, it really bothers me. Because first of all, it's the only audience I have, and second of all, it's usually people that I know, so it really bothers me. I've dealt a lot with like disrespect in the past, and most of the time I can kind of take it because in most instances it's not really something that I'm like passionate about. Like if you like insulted me while we were playing video games or something, I'd shrug it off because, you know, we're just having fun. But if I'm doing something that I'm passionate about, which is commenting on one of my friends' short films that they put work into, and I want to help them, that's a very bad time to insult me. And I don't really like that sort of disrespect at all. So, I mean, I'm not trying to attack any of you. I'm just trying to get you guys to understand when it's appropriate and when it's not. I mean, disrespect in any form is never really appropriate. I just think that it depends on two things mainly. First of all, how well you know the person and your relation to them, and just reading the room, kind of. Because if you're my friend, I'll take that a lot better. But if you're someone that walks up to me and I barely know you, and then you insult me personally on something that I'm passionate about, that hurts, you know? And then another thing, reading the room. If I'm visibly getting excited or passionate about something, that's not that's exclusive to my behavior and my interests, again, that's not appropriate. So, I mean, that's all I've got as far as that goes. But all right, I'll stop whining. I do see that one viewer just popped in, so. And if it's Max, if it's you, I hope you did listen to me, because this is one of the only instances where people listen to me. So, let's see. I'm in my stuff I was in playlist. What should I react to first? I'm thinking... Yeah, let's react to this. All right. Give me 1 second. So to preface this was produced by my friend Josh. Yeah, Josh. And this was, I think this was early senior year for me. And I mean, it's, if you are watching, I'm not taking this too seriously. It's like, this came out way after the due date in our class, so, I mean, it's something we had a lot of fun with, so I'm not, I'm not gonna critique it or anything, but I do think it's fun just to look back at some of these things. All right, so this is Epic Heist Movie, Gone Wrong, Gone... whatever? Okay, hold on. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna move my face cam up here, and then I'll move the chat. There. All right, let's get into it.
Yes, this is gonna work.
Listen to that left ear audio. Oh my god, Aiden, look at your hair, man. It's so short. I mean, I shouldn't be saying anything. My hair looks way shorter. Oh. I don't know if you saw, but in this we did a bit that was on, like, when we were making this, that Aiden's character was named Weston, and then my character, Weston, was named Aiden. So on his phone here, it says that it's being sent from Aiden. I just thought that was kind of funny. Okay. Put my fork up there. Here comes Aiden. Okay, let me just say something. This whole thing, like, it looks like something that was made in, like, the early 2000s. You know, because first of all, you got the aspect ratio, but then you've got kind of like, I feel like the quality of it, and then kind of the colors too. It definitely feels like a home movie or something. Like, his clothing here definitely too. That's like early 2000s type of fashion. Like, it feels weird looking at this.
So,
Weird in a good way.
Why'd you bring me here?
I got a proposition for you.
Go on.
I got a plan to steal this museum's most prized possession.
Is anyone else helping us?
One other. You'll meet him tomorrow. That is, if you agree to help me.
Okay. Let's do it.
My glasses in this film broke, by the way. I dropped them once, and then the left side just came off. It wasn't while I was here. It was much after, but still. The old AV room.
Hey.
Hey, where's the other guy?
Okay, I'm just gonna pause this a little bit. My acting in this kind of sucked. It sucked. Like when I was back here, I was like, I've got a plan to steal this museum's most prized possession. I don't know. It's, and then look at my pose here. It's so forced. I'm like, like that's not how I would react. Like how I would relax ever.
He should be getting...
My hair is on point though. Holy, are you seeing that?
Hey, where's the other guy?
Look at that. And I need to get a haircut again so I can look like that. Whoo!
He should be getting here right about...
My M phone! That's my M phone! That's crazy. M phone reveal.
Yeah.
Hey!
So this is a character who is supposed to be always drunk, to my understanding. Okay, let me sit up a little bit. So I'm not going to say much beyond that because keep in mind that this is a high school student film. And the actor here was not at all near 21. That's not a dig at you. I'm just saying, You mark your own digital footprint.
Hey guys, how's it going? How's my favorite people in the world, huh? Come on, give me a kiss. Alright, we're not there yet.
We're not talking about that.
He's a newfound friend of mine. I met him at the bar. I had a couple drinks, and
I... No drinks were had. No drinks. This is acting. This is all fictional. It's all fictional. I did not have any drinks. I do not drink.
I shared my plan with him long before it was made. However, he told me that it was a good plan, and how he has a steady hand, even though he might be drunk.
That was atrocious acting on my part. Did you hear that? And he was a steady hand, even if he's drunk. Like, am I acoustic?
Now, what?
The pause, just like the... Hold on, just the pause into the
He might be
slam.
drunk.
Now, what? What does a steady hand have to do with our operation? He's gonna jeopardize
That escalated
the whole
so fast.
mission. You understand?
I mean, a steady hand can be useful for lots of things. I just don't know yet.
Yeah, I can be useful too.
Whatever, just get on with explaining.
We're gonna arrive at 10:30. That should give us enough time to set up. At 12, Tim's gonna disable...
So my hair moves a lot in terms of like where it's resting to like an hour later. My hair here, if it was blonde, all I'm saying is I would look like a man whose last name would probably rhyme with Slopper. And his first name would rhyme with Pleremy. Or no, Plefrey. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Interviewer, if you're watching this and researching my digital footprint, I did nothing wrong, I swear. I didn't do anything, it's just an observation and a joke. I'm a great worker, I promise.
At 12, Tim's gonna disable the alarm for about 2 hours.
Why only 2 hours?
2 hours is more than enough time. Anyways, Tim disabling the alarms will allow you to get into the security room
I like this shot.
and hack all the cameras. Record
It's
the
going on
empty
a little
hallways
bit
for a
longer,
couple of
but
minutes
still.
and then replay them until you've done the deed. I will grab the artifact with my gymnast skills and then get out. Then we just sell it on the black market to the highest bidder.
Seems easy enough, but what about the guards? Won't they be there to stop us?
The guards will be at a party.
Okay, one thing I really like about this is unironic and like not a joke. There's a lot of like shot dynamic like aspects in this, you know? Like even in this conversation, like there's you're changing shots nearly every sentence. And that's something I appreciate. Now we do see another problem here with like the fact that like, oh, you need to keep our attention during these sort of dialogue heavy scenes, but at the same time it's like we've got a lot of motion going on, you know?
That I will be hosting. When they get there, they'll find a note that says I had a family emergency to attend. They'll all be tired to just go back to work, so they'll just go home.
And what if they decide to go back to work?
That's a recast, by the way. Halfway through this scene, we decided to recast Josh, who was previously that character, into Tom. Say hi, Tom, everybody. Say hi, Tom.
We'll just figure it out if that happens. Weston will be watching the cameras the whole time, so he'll just let us know if anything happens.
Thank you, Weston. Thank you. Hacker. Look at that. Dude, I am dripped out in this shot. Holy, are you seeing this? Dude, look how good I need a haircut, dude. Are you kidding me? I used to look like this.
How's it looking? We all good?
All right, security's down and I'm recording the hallways.
All right, good. I'm almost there.
Got my eyes on the prize.
Okay, can I just say though, I don't know if my memory serves me correctly, I came up with this shot, but Josh, if you came up with this shot, brilliant idea. It is a little bit cliche, but I love the idea going on here where you've got the spotlight, but that spotlight gives enough light so that my character here becomes a silhouette, but you can still see the shapes of my silhouette.
Wait a minute.
There's traps. Check this out.
Parkour.
Not a good... My hair changed again. Doesn't look good anymore.
Just give me a minute.
Oh, nice gut shot. I need a looser shirt.
I'm working on it.
I finally got the treasure.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing? That's great from him. Okay, next one. Next one. Let's look at Vogue Agent. Now this one I was like, I think I'm the antagonist in this one. More along the lines of like side character though. When this is something that my friend Tom made, and when he asked me to make a poster for it, I was in like the 3-star roles. So I guess I'm the antagonist. I don't know, but yeah, here it is. This is Vogue Agent. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. If I didn't mute there, your ears would have been dead. Ugh. Oh my god. Okay, this is Vogue Agent. spelt VOGUEAGENT. Ready? Here we go.
So, tell me about yourself, kid.
I don't have to tell you anything.
Hey, now I'm an adult. Respect me like one.
An adult who ran away like a child.
You don't know what happened. You weren't there. I was scared, Hannah. I was only 16.
Do you really have the authority to talk about not being there? Mom was only 17. Did you ever think about her?
I gotta say, this escalated quickly. Like, wow. Started off from like whatever, and then immediately into slamming tables and standing up.
This is a whole story about the
I can see you're trying so hard not to laugh here, Caitlin, but Aiden, you're just like that Muppets frown.
two of us.
Think about her?
Look.
This is a whole story about the two of us.
You can see the moment where she starts to laugh and then suppresses it.
I know we seem like opposites, and that would be because we are. This is my daughter. You may ask how I even have a daughter. Imagine
shot
a
has been
bad
repeated like
Western
4 times.
movie, where, quite frankly, I didn't pull out when I should have.
Paul Bonzer, you've wronged us for the last time.
Well, this is actually getting interesting.
I told you to leave me alone.
Listen, Paul, I just want...
He's so badass. Oh my gosh.
Shit. Okay, this is a movie. You're supposed to let us explain before...
It's a meta joke.
What?
Don't.
Whoa. This place is weird. What kind of a weirdo owns this place?
Well, here, take a seat. I think I should explain.
So, when are you gonna tell me that you're some sort of crime lord?
Listen, I've been waiting for what? Wait, a what now?
Yeah, you're just trying to brush it off or make excuses. It's obvious.
Wait, you think...
It makes so much more sense now. You left Mom and me to keep us safe. It makes so much more sense that you actually had your reasons. This is so cool.
Okay, I gotta say, that felt like a real conversation, mostly. I mean, for the level you guys were at this time, that felt like that felt real.
Hannah, we gotta get out of here.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, by the way, I'm not actually...
Hey, go by.
Caleb!
I see we got some company.
God, will someone let me talk to my daughter?
Well, anyway. I gotta jump.
Who's that in the background? Ooh.
I got this horrible stain on my reputation.
Yeah? Give it to me. Yeah? Give it to me.
All right, let's see how many frames were in that transition shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, took 9 frames for him to advance from one picture to the other. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Looking like a Lego stop motion movie.
Hold your horses, Padre. Is that... Oh my...
God!
God.
I get that stuff all over my clothes all the time. Your dad here is the best in the biz.
Wow, the daughter fainted.
Hannah, wake up!
What?
I've got a customer coming in soon and this looks bad on me.
A customer?
Meanwhile, at CIA.
So this Garbanzo fellow, who is he?
Garbanzo. That's the thing. We have license and social.
Ah! You might be wondering why I'm screaming. I'm looking like a. I didn't mew.
On this guy, but nothing else.
I thought you said you had something on this Garbor guy, though.
Garbanzo.
Ew, 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 ew.
But that's just it. This guy is the most suspicious person we've ever seen, but we've got nothing on him.
Oh my god. Ew. 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 Ew.
Take a look at this.
This is interesting, Jeffrey, but you know this proves nothing, right?
I think we should look into it, though.
I understand you're passionate about this Garbanzo case.
Garbanzo.
Okay, I feel like I should specify something. So this is Xander, and his character, every time he says Garbanzo, he gets it wrong. So that's spawned off of the fact that he could literally not say Garbanzo correctly. So we made it into a joke. We just did it practically.
But listen, there's really nothing we could do about it. Either way, it's either this guy's innocent or, the more likely case, he covers his tracks way too well. We look crazy either way. And you don't want to look crazy, right? Right?
Another M phone appearance.
Right?
Another M phone
Right?
appearance. Another M phone. Another M phone appearance. Wow.
Bonzo, I got the money.
He moves the legs. I didn't notice it. Oh, and my flash was on. I'm an idiot.
What in the what are you doing?
These sped up shots are just. The sped up shots are not even sped up footage. It's just like. It's just images from the motion.
What in the what are you doing here?
I have all the evidence I need, Garbanzo. The jig is up.
What?
You're a crime lord, Garbanzo. We all know it.
Yeah, it's obvious. I mean, look at you.
Wow, look at me. I'm so cool. That's the only moment you're ever gonna see my true jawline right there. And this is the moment where I only ever looked good doing that face. Because right now, look at the color of my skin compared to then. You want to know what the difference is? Sunlight.
I'm no crime lord, really. I mean, what proof do you even have?
The guys with the guns.
The guys with the guns.
My airsoft buddies. Oh, we've had an ongoing game for years.
What about the guy with the bloody shirt?
What about the guy with the bloody shirt? I think at this point I realized that half of the shots my jawline was invisible, so I decided to just make a joke here of how it's at a low angle, so I'd really have no jawline.
Yeah, he came in earlier today. I fainted at the blood.
Oh, you mean Anthony, the winemaker. Yeah, he spills it on his shirts all the time.
But why would he bring it to you?
Hannah, this weird place
My jawline is
owned by
visible.
This weirdo. Welcome to
And now it's not.
Vogue
Vogue
Agent.
Agent.
I almost left.
Oh, so the man with the money was...
Buying a suit. He's a regular.
So, if you're not a crime lord, then that means...
I never wanted to leave. I meant to stay, but I was a kid. I was scared. And my work took me to other places. I can't go back in time and be there then, but I hope you let me be here now.
Oh.
Yeah, why not?
You could really see where it dropped off in effort. I'm sorry, but it's just true. It's just true. Effort in terms of like how much we cared with certain things. Because at the beginning it was like you had that argument, and then the last monologue is this. This was my idea, having the phone there. But then you also have the teacher in the back.
Hey, but
Calm down, Aiden. Sounded like an Angry Bird. Okay.
Oh my.
I would have said something funny had it not been for the word sus, because I think at that point, sus is outdated. I'm sorry. All right. Very nice, very nice. What are we watching next? I'm thinking we watch Nobody is Innocent. No One is Innocent. By DTR Productions. 164 subscribers. Yep, this is also by Tom. I had a much smaller role in this one. But, yeah. And I mean, hey, Tom, if you're watching this in the VOD, or if you happen to be that one person watching it live, I really applaud the ambition with this one. Because you had, like, what, like 15 different actors coming together on one day? That's a challenge, you know, having to direct everybody. And I think we did that before school as well, so you really had that time constraint. Well done. Well done on just taking on that challenge. I know you said after this was done, like a few months after, that you definitely like to retry this. I'd definitely be willing to help you out, because I do. There's a very clear vision here, and I like it, and I want to help develop that. But let's get into it. No One is Innocent.
Crap, right?
Did you laugh?
Quadratic formula is not going to be something you want to forget. Oh, Mr. Nelson has decided to grace us with his presence. Do you have a tardy slip?
Yes, sir.
Hold on, Mr. Nelson.
Okay, there is one thing I'll recognize, is that I think, yeah, this was like mid-senior year. I never had any sort of baggy jeans, and I'll tell you why. Because they would either shrink or my legs would grow in size, because I have very muscly legs. I was a goalkeeper in soccer, and so it just happens. So that, and I think my sweater was slightly too tight, because you can see my gut a little bit, but I do look pretty good.
A squared plus b squared equals c squared.
That's what we were learning today. So the Pythagorean theorem is something.
Funny story about that sort of sequence of, oh, what's a Pythagorean theorem? I was like, okay, Pythagorean theorem is a little bit too easy for people this age, even in film. So I was like, okay, why don't we do the quadratic formula, I think, which was positive over negative b, and then it's like, in parentheses, a plus c squared that parentheses plus c divided by a squared, something along that line. I can't remember anymore because I don't need to do any math anymore, and I'm never going to need to use it again. But at the time, I was like, okay, I'll just teach you how to memorize this. So I read it off memory to them like 7 times, and he couldn't remember it. So we were like, okay, let's just do Pythagorean theorem.
You're going to need to know, because as we're working on right triangles, it's going to be something that you need to know.
Probably not.
Sheila and Chuck finally got together.
Oh, really?
I really did not expect them to actually get together, but they did, and it's kind of crazy. It's kind of blowing my mind.
So Tom, if you are listening, next time you do this, I'd probably say cut down a little bit on the more cliche stuff, because I mean it is okay. Cliche when it's used correctly can be good, but it feels like in this sort of scenario where you have the guy, he's late to school, he's getting there on his skateboard, and then when he gets there, he solves the problem that the teacher gives him, and then now he looks like a badass. That seems like Disney Channel type stuff. That's just how I see it, but that's what it feels like. It feels really cliche.
Great, right?
Depends how you think about it.
I'm going to English. Bye, Luke.
See ya.
Wait up. So, Sheila and Chuck actually got very boring. I hated learning about.
Fun fact about these establishing shots, when they were being taken, I was the only one who couldn't be in them because I was none of the students. Everybody else was, so I literally had to like walk behind the camera every time. I was just like, does this scene need a math teacher? Because that's the character I played.
Oh my god. Class! Class!
So yeah, Sheila and Chuck finally got together.
Sheila.
I told you that.
What?
I told you that.
Okay, well that's bound to end bad. I'm just saying right now. I was thinking maybe we could all hang out this weekend.
I should be free.
Purple hoodie disappeared.
You could just do it at my house then.
Yeah, I've never been to your house.
Hey, why couldn't Jasper make it?
Oh, Mom said no.
We're heading out to the woods.
And then he said that she said that. It was totally Christina. No way.
But I thought he said it was Mary last week.
Isn't that crazy, Luke? Yeah, that's what I thought. I swore they'd be together forever.
So, where are we going, Luke?
And the flannel
Yeah,
guy
we will
disappeared.
walk forever.
A very special
The
place.
other
Just
flannel.
be patient.
What could be so special about these woods?
Yeah, man. All there is for miles is just trees.
When I was younger, we built a tree house out here with my dad before he...
Oh, I'm sorry. So sorry.
So the thing about that sort of thing, in my experience, what really works effectively for someone talking about something related to somebody they care about, I don't think the mention of them is too like emotionally like harmful. They wouldn't be like, oh, it's when my dad before he it's more like it's before my dad passed, and then they would just stop. They would not elaborate on it at all. They'd be perfectly fine mentioning it, but they can't elaborate. And I think that's way more accurate in terms of like portraying that sort of not moved on loss, even after it's been years. Okay. So I didn't really understand that at all. Sorry, but I didn't. There's very clearly this sort of deep level of like understanding, not understanding, but like there's this level of storytelling that you want to give us, and that's very clear. And I remember when you were setting this up, you were very passionate about it. And to be honest with you, I've got something that I want to set up, but I'm going to be honest, I'm terrified of doing it because I know that if I do it wrong, it's not it will never sit well with me. So I'm waiting like years to do that probably. The thing with creating like really, if you do decide to remake this, my biggest tips for you, if you're watching this, would be maybe cut down on the cliches a little bit, unless they're going to be used like particularly effectively. I think if you intended to have those cliches be present so you could create this sort of like non-real world, I do like that. Because if you create that sort of uneasy world where it's like these things feel forced, but then you have those like flashbacks that you have, and you really emphasize those, then this is going to be kicked up to a whole new level. I think that's what you need to look for if you want to keep up those cliches. And then just sort of have this story down here, this second half be emphasized, or not be emphasized, but one thing that I learned in college is that my professor told me that when you have a story, have an ending to it that answers the audience's question. Like, if there's a war movie, for example, people are gonna ask, who's gonna live? Who's gonna die? What happens at the end? And then it's like, oh, the war ends, these guys fly home, these people are safe, but these people have died. That's like your ending. With this, it's like you're giving us questions, but they're never answered. Like, you have the thing with the dad in the treehouse, but that is never really touched on again. I think if you were, again, to remake this, really extend this story. Because when it's something deep, you want to make sure that you cover it in depth. And you want to make sure that you do explain it. Either visually or in dialogue. Or through the actions. Because we don't want that FNAF level of storytelling where it's just vague nonsense that you have to search for. That doesn't work. Anyway, that's my suggestions for you should you be watching the VOD or you're watching it live. Next thing we're gonna watch. Let's say, what are we saying? Wouldn't it be funny? Let's watch that. This is what we're saying. We're saying, wouldn't it be funny? That's what we're saying. I like this title. That sound effect is good.
Oh, hey, Brian.
Hey, Herman.
How's the wife?
Same as always. Married.
You and your sense of humor, Mr. Edwards.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Patricia.
How's the movie coming along?
Still in pre-production.
It's been in pre-production for over 3 years now.
Yep, and it still is. Goodbye.
I think this main character sort of embodies how we all want to respond sometimes. Like, that stuff with the pre-production. If you have something that you've been working on that if anybody else like confronts you about, you will get pissed off about. That's how we all want to respond. Yes, I'm still working on it. Goodbye. Yeah. That's how I want to respond.
He is only 2 minutes late.
2 minutes late every day, David.
Well, are you ready for another exhilarating day at work?
I'm reflecting a bit on my acting here. I'm a bit too monotone, I feel. Just my tone in general. I think that is how I talk sometimes. I do have like personality to my voice, but at the same time it's still like it's still a bit flat in a way, if that makes any sort of sense. And I don't know. I've never been great at showing a lot of emotion. And when you sort of overlap that with acting, I do struggle a lot. Especially with characters that are like supposed to be cheery and everything. I don't cover that very well. I just don't. Now that's not me saying that I don't like to act, because I do. It's fun. I like it, but I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just not that good at it.
You bet.
Also, my hair looks even worse in this than any other.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Herman.
How's your brother?
Same as always. Dead.
Oh.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Patricia.
So, about that movie.
Pre-production.
Still?
Yep. Goodbye.
And there he is, only 2 minutes late.
Yeah.
So you ready for another riveting day at work?
You know it.
The Windows sound, that wasn't from my computer, that was in the film.
Hey, Brian. Brian? Brian?
Hey, Brian. How's your movie going?
Pre-production.
Reproduction.
Okay.
There he is, only 1 minute late. Brian, that is not like you. What's wrong?
I'm fine.
So a comment about my hair here, I have it tied back, and I think this is the only film where I've ever had it tied back. God, I look like such a slob in this. Oh, we're dropping a lot of frames. Okay, now that we're back. I didn't notice how bad my hair looked until after this came out, I'm pretty sure. But to be honest with you, it's gotten to the point now where my hair is so long that if I don't put it in a tie like this, then it looks bad. So that's where I'm at. Also, my hair was just greasy in this.
Okay, well, are you ready for another fantastical day?
Don't you get tired of this, David?
Tired of what?
Of all of this, the people.
Actually, no, my hair looks good. What am I talking about? I mean, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look that good. But, I mean, it definitely looks a lot better than I remember.
Here, the work, the job.
Well, I guess it can get a little tiresome, but it puts food on the table.
Oh, yes, but I've been doing this, what, 7 years now? All the days are the same, David.
I think you're just being a little overdramatic. We live a good life. Why ask for anything more?
Forget I said anything.
Yeah, there's my sort of like tone deafness, though.
Psst. Hey. Brian. Yes, I'm talking to you, Brian. You do not deceive yourself.
Hey, you alright, man? You've been looking all around nervously.
Like, look at my facial expression during that line. It doesn't change at all.
Hey, you alright, man? You've been looking all around nervously.
It's like, hey man, you alright? You've been looking all around kind of nervously. Like, dude, I need to step it up. God.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Are you sure, Brian? I think I'd be questioning my own sanity if there were voices in my head talking to me. You know what? Wouldn't it be funny if you went to a private area so we could talk?
You know what? I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
There we are. Isn't this so much better?
Okay, what is going on?
Well, I think the explanation is quite simple. You're hearing a voice in your head.
What do you mean I'm hearing a voice? I'm not crazy!
And yet, here you are, hearing a voice in your head. You're even talking to it too.
Alright, what do you want? Why would I have a voice in my head?
Now, Brian, I don't want anything. I just want to sit back and enjoy the show.
Show? What show? There is no show. Nothing happens in my life at all.
Sure, there may be no show now. Oh, but there will be.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Why can't you just tell me what you mean?
You'll see soon enough. Now, wouldn't it be...
Oh, sorry. I hit my desk. I do like the color, the post-production sort of color editing here. I like it. I just feel like with everything else, like every other project that we do, we need like color editing in it a lot more, because I feel like obviously we're amateurs, right? So I mean, if we want to visually look like we're not amateurs, like color correction is kind of that one of the first steps. So I do recommend that.
Funny if you spilled some water on Herman Wallace's shirt.
I don't know. Would it be funny? Let's find out.
Oh, hey, Brian. Finally ready to talk to me?
Well, I felt bad about ignoring you this morning, so I made you this water.
Oh, Brian, you are
You made him the water.
Ah, man. Herman, I'm so sorry. Would you like me to get you another one?
No, I'm alright.
So, I heard you spilled something on Herman?
I don't want to talk about it.
Brian!
I look ugly.
Don't do that.
Sorry. Will you shut up? Ever since you've shown up here, all you've done is cause problems.
Oh, Brian, wouldn't it be funny if you made Patricia Folden lose her job?
What?
Nope.
Now, you know what I said. Don't make me repeat myself.
Excuse me for a moment.
Of course.
How the hell am I supposed to get Patricia Folden fired?
Brian, the answer is simple.
The answer is so simple, then why don't you tell me?
Cocaine!
Okay, cut the bullshit. Give me something I can...
So we're in high school, guys. Do we? I mean, at this time, we're in high school. Are we? I'm beginning to see this sort of fixation on adult-like things. Got the office worker. We have the drug jokes. We have, I mean, we had the drunk jokes in that heist movie. I mean, I'm no psychologist, but I mean, I wonder if that means something.
can actually work with here.
Brian, think about it.
You are not the thinker,
Goddamn
bro.
Genius. You got the money? You got the stuff? Right.
How convenient that. That's fake, by the way. It's fake. It's fake. Twitch, it's fake. YouTube, it's fake.
You never met me.
It's fake. It's fake. It's fake.
I'll be right back.
NYPD, how can I help you?
Hi, yes, I'd like to report an anonymous tip.
All right, what do you have for us?
I think I saw my coworker, Patricia Folden with some narcotics in her bag.
Okay. Where do you work, sir?
482 Almond Street.
Found it. We'll have an officer there shortly.
Thanks.
That was quick. Wow. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, but before I go on, it looks like my internet is really tanking right now. I don't know what's going on. I mean, legitimately, I don't know what's going on, and my internet is just sort of like off the rails. I don't know what it could be. I mean, if more people were here, they could let me know, but so far there's nothing. All right.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm Officer Greg Mitch from the NYPD. Do you happen to know Patricia Folden?
Of course I would. She's me.
Great. You don't mind if I look through your bag just to see if anything's out of the ordinary?
There's no probable cause to search. You need a warrant for that.
Want to explain this?
Those aren't mine. I don't do that kind of stuff.
I'll believe it when I see it. You're coming to the station with me, Mrs. Folden.
No. You gotta believe me. I didn't do that. Those drugs aren't mine.
Sorry, man.
You can't do this to me. 11 years in this shithole, and this is the things I get.
Quiet down, now. You're causing a scene.
I didn't do that. I've been framed.
I don't care. Talk to the police.
Why does he wear the bag? Why does my hair change so much?
I guess that's one way to put it.
Wouldn't it be funny if you strangled David McCloskey to death?
You okay, man?
What?
You look nervous about something.
I have to use the restroom.
God, I'm such a freaking tryhard. No, I'm not. I'm not a tryhard. I'm a...
I can't do that.
Why not? It would be quite humorous.
David is my best friend, and I mean, I can't kill anyone. How could I live with that?
Brian, I think it would be funny if you strangled David McCloskey to death with that extension cord. Wouldn't it be funny?
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it would, Brian. It'd be so incredibly funny if you strangled David McCloskey to death.
Ugh.
I'll go away.
What?
If you kill David McCloskey, I won't bother you anymore. Besides, what's one life when you get to avoid a life of torment from me?
You swear it?
You have my word. Now, wouldn't it be funny if you and David McCloskey worked a bit overtime together? You wouldn't want anyone else to be here when you commit your atrocious deed.
Hey, David.
Yeah?
Can you do me a huge favor?
Yeah, of course.
So, I guess I've been falling behind on my work lately. I guess I've had a lot of stuff on my mind, but I was wondering if you could work a bit overtime with me to help me catch up.
I'd be happy to.
The friendship montage.
Crow invasion.
Crow invasion. Crow invasion.
Willem, DeFeo.
I want to caress his old saggy skin.
Good night already? Really? Yeah, looks like it. Guess time flies by when you're having fun, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should work overtime more often. Helps keep my mind off of things.
Oh, I want to skip this. I'm going to take my headphones off.
Well, I'm not sure if you heard, but my wife and I
Yeah, I'm
are
taking my headphones off for this bit.
splitting up. I've been trying to hide it by putting on some cheery facade, but...
Because I'm going to get too embarrassed. I'd get too embarrassed.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's been pretty rough, especially on
I'm
the
gonna let
kids,
it
but
speak for itself.
I plan to be there for them through thick and thin.
Why am I suddenly wearing glasses?
Grab that extension cord while you're at it.
Am I stupid?
Sure. What for? It's a surprise.
Dude, I'm stupid. That looks so ugly, though. Why am I even trying?
So, why'd you bring me here?
I should probably put my headphones back on.
Sure. Console you on your breakup. To give you advice, the best way I can.
What? Okay, let's go back. You see that red on my neck? I'm not trying to insult you, Aiden, but... Okay, so for any unique VOD watchers or that one stream viewer, we had practiced this scene like... I mean, we had tried this shot, like 4 times already. And in the span of that, I had actually been choked. So... What? God. Such a fake reaction from me.
Psst, Brian. Brian. I don't appreciate this silent treatment, Brian.
You said.
That I would be gone? Oh, sorry. That was meant for the next prompt I was going to give you. My bad.
You made me kill David.
No, Brian, you still don't get it. I never made you.
I don't know if you're telling the truth to me, Pren, because the stream viewer thing hasn't been updated. Let me see if I can reset it. It would surprise me if there's 5 people. Okay.
Do anything. All of your reprehensible deeds were done on your accord. If you didn't want to do any of these things, then you wouldn't have done them. Now, are we done playing the blame game?
Fuck you.
Oh, Brian, no need to be so vulgar. Now, you know that wife of yours?
No.
Wouldn't it be funny if...
No!
So that's Wouldn't It Be Funny? These captions are kind of long. I like this font a lot. I don't know why. It just seems really clean. He was pretty good. Well, I looked disgusting in this. I looked like a friggin' slop in this. My acting sucked and everything. There was a lot of color editing experiments in this, which I like that. It's getting loud. I mean, I don't know. I think Pren, I do find it kind of strange that, like, I guess I'm talking to all of you guys. I do find it strange that, like, I'm too embarrassed to, like, be present with you guys and watch this sort of stuff. Like, I'm too embarrassed to do it. But I mean, to be honest, I feel fine right now. I've been wondering about that sort of stuff recently, because I could never, like, act how I am right now in public. I couldn't. I think it's very strange. Very strange, but very fascinating as well. Hi, Max. Oh, thank you, Pren. I do appreciate that a lot. I might watch it later. Who knows? Who knows? Woo! And I'll give you the... What is it? The director's commentary? I think that's what it is. If it's unrelated, then why did you say it? I am not that one Nintendo group. I am not that one thing. I'm not. We're watching this.
I just found him like this. Oh man, this can't be happening. You don't think someone could have murdered him, do you?
Look, obviously Jeffrey's not dead. He's unconscious or something.
Are you fucking stupid?
I don't think that project ever came into realization. Why do you guys keep sending the trans art emote? I'm not trans. I probably never will be. What do we watch next, guys? What do you think? Do you guys want me to watch anything specifically next? Yo, Purple. I ain't gay either. I'm a straight white man. Can we watch Wanye? Like Kanye, but W version? You can't say that. So, what are you guys thinking I watch next? Wanye. I don't know what that is. Hold on, I'm gonna look that up. If you're Wanye SoundCloud. It's the only thing that showed up. WANYAY. What?
I want
You guys know that I can't do music, right? Like I can't stream copyrighted music because I'll just get muted. All right, I guess I'm choosing what we watch next because you guys are clearly incapable of giving me a good suggestion. Do we watch Dante's Zany Misadventure? We might. I don't know. We might watch it. Or do you watch one of my videos? Because I think we're all done with the stuff that I was in. Can I watch Prenroke videos? I'll watch, how about I watch one of my favorites, Birdly Ball in ASMR? Or what about Prenroke, the Edgelord, enters his final form? I know he has I know he has YouTube videos.
Hitboxes. Every glove has them. But sometimes, the hitbox of a certain move can change how the game functions. Yes, I am referring to Light Piercer on Heavenly. Join me in this episode of Glove Game Unsolved as we discuss the state of this semi-balanced...
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, before I continue, we gotta do a tier list of some of the TikTok text-to-speech voices, because there's some, like... I feel like there's a rule at this point, which ones are peak and which ones you don't use, right? Because, like, the Ghost one, this one, I think that's what it's called. Like, Ghost, that's, like, probably A tier. And then probably, like, this voice. That's probably, like B or A tier. If you're using it unironically, probably, like, C or D tier. But, you know, whatever.
Game. Normally, this is how the Light Piercer hitbox looks. However, sometimes, the hitbox can do strange and terrifying things that defy common sense. This could be caused by many things, but the most plausible explanation is evil people. Evil people is defined by his evil red eyes and anti-squeaking. and is commonly
Yeah.
linked to sightings of firework glove. Stay safe out there, glovelings.
Glovelings? Ew. Don't call me a gloveling ever again. Dude, I call them glove kids because they're all kids. Call them glovelings? So gross. There's something so gross about that. The gloveling? I'm watching another one of your videos now. Which one do I watch? How about I watch Prenroke the Edgelord enters his final form?
Chaos control.
And I just got muted on Twitch. This is just a compilation, I'm assuming. Okay. Alright. You killed him, and you killed him. And then he killed another person. And then you look behind you, and then there's a grenade. Yo, Mons. Hold up. Look at that face. That is some Ark Survival looking. Yeah, and then Eric Andre show. That's almost worse than Argyle. What do we watch next, guys? Oh, I know what we can watch next.
30 seconds, Burger King will conduct a test of your appetite alert system. Right now, you can order the Hopper meal with a Coke on the BK app or get it with no delivery fee via DoorDash. The meal includes a flame-grilled Whopper fixed your way, an order of crisp golden fries, and a refreshing ice-cold Coke. The Hopper meal, all for $5.
All right. Great video from Crispy Chip. I don't know what that is, Max. The show Wanye? Oh, Wayne. Okay. What do you mean the show Wayne? Like the one with that like terrible screechy kid? Who's like supposed to be like Bruce Wayne, but the only time I've ever seen him is in that one short where he's like 5,001, and then he looks to like the girl and he's like, and then he pulls off this like smug ass punchable face look. Then what is it? Okay, I'm gonna look it up. YouTube Originals, Wayne. This? This doesn't look good. Also, it's like a mature show. Let me look up the ratings for it. Really? 4.9? No way it's 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's that good? Really? A YouTube original show is that good? I mean, I'll probably watch that later, but I don't know if I want to do that on stream. Because I was doing more, like, stuff that I, like, from people that I know. So I could, like, react to it and explain stuff. I'm looking through my videos. Oh, this is some peak. Okay, hold on. I want to show the last task part 2. Have you guys seen the last task part 2? Are you guys even, are you still streaming my stream on your Discord thing? It doesn't look like it. Are you guys watching the show right now? Is that what you're doing? Yeah, it looks like you are. We're watching this.
The last task part 2.
It's been 2 years since I killed that newbie. But he served as a lesson, you know what I mean? The Mafia isn't a nice place. It's cutthroat. What do you say, newbie?
The Mafia is very inhumane.
Inhumane?
Yeah, very inhumane.
Inhumane is not what we do, but we do business here in the Mafia.
It just doesn't seem right.
Hey, what's up, driver? You quiet down.
No, this is not accurate because I said, "Hey there, driver," or whatever, but in reality I would be the driver because I drive and I'm Ryan Gosling and he's literally me.
He just killed the driver. So how you feeling, newbie? After all that business we've been through, anything got you shaken up?
I hate it. It doesn't feel right.
Oh, your stupidity is humorous to me.
I think that I went out. I don't
The
want
Coke
it.
can.
I don't want it anymore.
I'm gonna shoot you. What? I'm just the messenger. What if I shoot you?
Oh my god, this wind is terrible.
We do business. I'm dead.
Maybe I wasn't cut out for this mafia business after all. Maybe I shouldn't have killed that kid. But at the end of it all, it's still business.
Hey, you the new guy? Listen, I need you for a job.
This was all recorded in the span of like an hour, I think. And then I edited all of it afterwards in like iMovie, I think. Yeah, for sure I edited this in iMovie. Wow. What a piece of shit. Wow. That was terrible, huh? Okay, how far are we in the stream? Hour 30? I gotta be honest, like, everything until, like, everything before Scriblio with the Gentleman sucks on my YouTube channel. Like, there's like maybe one or two things that are like fine, but mostly all of it is just slop. It is just like YouTube poop slop. And I mean, some people liked it, which I'm fine with, but at the same time, it's like, I'm probably gonna delete those. Or not delete them, just make them unlisted. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, let's do Dante's Zany Misadventure. Oh, by the way, Aaron, I don't think any of you guys have seen this before, but this is like probably one of the most like inside joke things in like this audio video friend group of mine, like involving my identity. Like literally more than half of the jokes about me are from this stupid short film. So I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. If you guys wanted to see it, it would probably be a good time to, I don't know. Only if you want. None of this is serious, by the way. This whole short film is not serious at all. Literally, this entire thing was so nonchalant. Except for, like, kind of the editing. Which I think, this was, like... I think this was the most fun I've ever had filming something. Good timing with that music cut off.
That is a spicy looking map right there. I ought to go on a classic Dante's Zany Misadventure.
My hair was peak back then. God damn, I'm caked up. I need to wear some less tight pants, man. God. What am I trying to show off?
Now, what might you be doing here wandering these woods?
I'm looking for treasure because I'm broke.
Is that no treasure map?
Yeah. Well, what was all that for?
I need that treasure that old map leads to. Now you're gonna hand it over so I can go find it on my own, or you'll meet a quick demise. I swear it.
Okay, how about this? We just split the treasure 50-50 once we get there. How does that sound?
I consider it if we
I
split
need to
it
shave in
70-30
this, man.
my
God.
favor.
50-50.
60-40, my favor.
50-50.
Oh, fine. I'll take.
Wow. Hold on.
50-50.
Look at how chapped my lips are. Whoa. Put on some chapstick and put a razor on that skin to shave that stupid hair off.
60-40, my favor.
50-50.
Oh, fine. I'll take your offer. 50-50 in both of our favors.
Great news. I'm Dante, by the way. Dante Wright.
I'll expect it.
Another traveling montage.
It's tomato.
No,
So I have an issue with this film because this is probably the best I've looked like when I was a senior. Because you can see my jawline and everything, and my hair is immaculate, but I am wearing the stupidest costume ever. I look, the one time I don't look stupid physically, I look stupid because of what I'm wearing, and that's amazing.
I am not.
You are.
I'm not.
It's tomato.
Oh, hi, Caleb.
Good morrow, dear travelers. Care to have a look at my wares?
No.
Dante, wait. This merchant could have some valuable items.
I do not care.
Well, I do, and we're partners in this, remember?
Fine, we'll take a look at her stupid wares.
Gosh. Splendid news. Now come have a look at my different tools and trinkets.
I want that sword.
Excellent choice. That'll be 739 shillings plus tax.
739?
But Dante, you're broke.
Oh, yeah.
Tough luck. You better come back when you have
Like,
money.
there's so many bits in this that, like, my friend group just completely staple onto my identity. Like that one where I go, like, oh, yeah. Like, that literally became part of my identity after this came out.
I have an idea.
And what might that be?
You'll see.
What's that?
This was my idea. We're not even trying to sneak away, we just walk off. It's so stupid. All this is so stupid, but it was just so fun.
Well, now what, Dante? This was your plan after all.
Can't you just shoot him with an arrow or something?
No, do you think I'm gonna be arrested for first-degree murder?
Looks like we're in quite the pickle.
Now wait a minute. Who's that over there?
Well, it looks like you two are in quite the pickle.
I just said that.
Who are you?
I'm a greasy little goblin, and unlike the two of you, I do not care about the legal or moral ramifications of murder.
Does this mean that you're gonna kill the merchant for us?
Dante, we cannot in good faith murder someone.
I'm sorry, but there's just this bit every single, like, there's this bit that I came up with. It's just that in this, my character just hates every single time Alice talks. That's this character. So you just look at my face as soon as she starts talking.
Kill the merchant for us?
Dante, we cannot in good faith murder someone.
I just...
I will. In exchange, I want to go with the two of you on this quest of yours.
So that means you want a cut of the treasure. Well, bad news for you. I'm already splitting it 50-50 with Alice.
No. I don't want any treasure. I just want to go with you guys. It gets lonely out here, being a greasy little goblin and all.
Okay, you can come with us if...
So, you saw her just put a coat on. You gotta understand that this was filmed, like, I think either early spring or late fall. It was cold this day. It was like, I'm talking like 20s. And then we were already out there in the 20s. and then it started to rain. So that made it like 10 times colder. You can see like my nose is getting red, and hold on, I can't read that username. Peanut butter. I think that's what that was. Thanks for following. Hi, welcome to the stream. I'm reacting to stuff that I was in previously. This is one of the most famous and infamous works among me and my friends. This is Dante's Zany Misadventure. And I mean, in the friend group that I filmed this with, there, like, literally almost every single bit that I was in this has become like stapled to my identity within this. Like, there was a bit earlier where it was like, Dante, but you're broke, and then I go like, oh yeah, and then like that become part. That's me now. I'm the oh yeah guy, you know, whatever. But so to give you a quick summary of the plot up until now, right around here, Dante's living in his house, and he's broke. So he gets an eviction letter. So he's like, all right, I gotta pack up. So he packs up all of his stuff, and then right here, he finds a treasure map. So he's like, okay, I gotta go on a Dante's Zany Misadventure. So he heads out. And then he meets this character right here, Alice Beckett, who's an archer. And she's like, I wanna come along. And he's like, okay, we'll split the treasure 50-50. So, and then they set out. They have this little altercation, whatever. And then they meet this merchant. And then Dante steals the sword. And then they run off. And then they're approached by a goblin. And the goblin is offering to help them with their problems. And now they're sort of figuring it out. I'll go back here.
It gets lonely out here.
I'll go back to when the goblin approached.
For our own personal gain.
The two of you.
Oh, to preface, this might seem like this whole thing might seem incredibly cringe to you, but you got to keep in mind that like this whole thing was so nonchalant in like the plot and the acting and the characters, and like literally everything. And I think the only thing that was like taken seriously was the editing. And I think because of that, this is like, to me, it's funny. And this was literally one of the most fun things I was ever a part of. So it was just an absolute blast to act in. Peanut butter, yeah. I'm a huge fan. I've watched all your... You have? Well, I don't know you, but I mean, hey, if you have watched all of my videos, thank you. And thanks for sticking around. Oh. Okay, thanks for sticking around. Let's continue watching.
I am a greasy little goblin, and unlike the two of you, I do not care about the legal or moral ramifications of murder.
Does this mean that you're gonna kill the merchant for us?
Dante, we cannot in good faith murder someone for our own personal gain.
Yes, I will. In exchange, I want to go with the two of you on this quest of yours.
So that means you want a cut of the treasure. Well, bad news for you. I'm already splitting it 50-50 with Alice.
No. I don't want any treasure. I just want to go with you guys. It gets lonely out here, being a greasy little goblin and all.
Okay, you can come with us if you kill the merchant.
Consider it done.
Very real, dying.
Before we get caught.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. I'm trying not to laugh there.
Potato!
Tomato tomate!
Potato potato?
Shut up!
I'm about to freaking murder you, bro.
I'm about to freaking murder you, bro. Get the gritty. Thank you.
So the map takes us to the king's castle. How are we supposed to get in?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
What's got you in a rush? I thought you didn't care about the treasure.
travelers approacheth my castle.
Is that the king? What do we do? I don't know. Say something back.
Your Majesty, it is Dante Wright and Alice Beckett and a greasy little goblin. We come in search of treasure.
Treasure? Here? At my castle?
Yes, Your Majesty. We've been following an old map, and it says the treasure is right here.
An old map, you say? Very well, the three of you are welcome into my castle.
The bow breaks.
Hello, travelers, and welcome to my humble abode. I hear you three are in search of treasure.
Yeah, we just said that.
Well, you three are all in luck. My great-grandfather wrote that map many years ago, and it's taken this long for anyone to get this far. In fact, I have been saving this specific treasure for a while.
Just show us the treasure already.
Damn! Impatient much?
Damn!
You're lucky to even be standing here.
Your Majesty, the goblin does not speak for us.
Hey! Bah! No matter. Here is the treasure, you ungrateful fiends. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to
You can audibly hear what's in it.
To death for making fun of the way I walk.
He doesn't walk weird in any way. He doesn't walk weird.
I cannot wait to not be broken homeless anymore. No, you gotta get it out like that. You see? There you
So fast, you pesky miscreant.
No! He betrayed. Oh, no.
What? I'm gonna take all this here treasure for myself.
Of course. We should have known.
Why'd you call me a miscreant?
Now I will give you both two options. You can either let me take the treasure with no difficulties, or you both can die.
That's a good delivery.
The second option.
Wait, we do?
Yes?
What?
What?
Yeah.
Wow, the goblin dies.
You killed him!
I had no choice, Dante. It was him or us.
I did not see that betrayal coming.
I guess that means that now everyone is who they seem.
Let's just get this treasure. I hope it's worth all the pain and suffering.
Dude, I transitioned from like the most exaggerated, stupid like acting ever, like, I did not see that betrayal coming, to like, let's just open. This is so fun to work on, man. Aiden, if you're watching, come on, man. We gotta shoot the next scene for the sequel. We gotta. And it's a quarter. And that's Dante's zany misadventure. Let me just skip to the end of the credits here.
I'm gonna miss this decrepit old place.
Dante's leaving his home forever.
Who are you? I am the evil mage, and I'm here to take over the world. Wah ha 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 ha.
Okay.
That.
Wah ha 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 ha.
That face.
Okay.
Accompanied with that literally became my entire identity in this friend group. I literally just became the okay guy. Like, literally anytime I ever said okay or just okay, immediately they would think of that. See, you know if there's gonna be a sequel, don't ask stupid questions. Okay. That's that one. Do we watch Can we watch just the trailer next? I mean, you guys already know what the trailer is about, right? I think so. So I'm gonna skip past the disclaimer because it's 30 seconds long. Whoops. With this, I think the biggest problems I had with this was probably my voiceover in this section right here, and the audio peaking in some places, and just not even working in others. I mean, that was mostly technical, so that's on me, but yeah. It's whatever. Otherwise, I'm really I really like some of these shots that I did. Yeah, audio peak in there. I tried to run away. Leave my old life behind me. But sometimes you can't choose what happens. Sometimes all you can get.
You looking for trouble, buddy? Because you just found it.
He's so not intimidating. Is a misadventure.
Okay.
I probably could have done a lot better on the face reveal, mostly because you could hear the sound from the car broke that so much. It broke that build up. I did like this shot a lot. Is a misadventure. Like that was pretty good. And then this is broken.
Okay.
And then the music doesn't really kick back in, it fades in kind of. That could have been a lot tighter. I mean, this whole thing it's still a joke, but I'm the last one was a parody on I mean it wasn't really a parody, but this one is way more a parody on way overhyped Hollywood trailers. But while also kind of paying a tribute to my time at my high school.
The great Dante Wright in the flesh.
Fake alcohol, YouTube, and Twitch.
I hear you're looking for money again. A great treasure belonging to my family was stolen 3 days ago. I believe you can help me retrieve it.
A rich, pretentious noble wants somebody else to do their dirty work. Who could have seen that coming? You drive a hard bargain.
I don't know what happened with the audio there. My DSLR did not have a microphone, so it was either between using phones for as microphones or just taking the audio ripping it directly from the DSLR, and I think that was just the best option that I had, which is really unfortunate because some of these it kills the vibe of some of these this.
Drive a hard bargain.
That line is completely killed by the technical error.
I remember you and your little band of miscreants. Look what became of you.
Okay.
My kingdom is not a place for those seeking information they shouldn't be seeking, Mr. Wright.
A part of me hoped that after everything was the bad timing. I mean, this shot, bad quality. Jawline is disappeared. After everything was over, I could live. And the voice line wasn't loud enough.
Who is Archibald?
That line would have been kind of cool if not for the fact that the name Archibald wasn't mentioned ever before in this trailer. Nobody knows who Archibald is. It wasn't specified that this character, Sam's character, was Archibald. And that's my mistake in the screenwriting. I didn't specify that. That's my bad. But you can't run from the past. Again, audio peaking. Old friends become I do like how some of these shots look. This, the color and everything in it looks beautiful. And old habits die hard. And that's like this shot too. You got the sun and then like this. Wow. I mean, it's partially attributed to the fact that like this is just a really beautiful location to film. But I did do post-production like color correction and stuff. For me, I'll always be the same. I'll always be. That was pretty, I mean, that was cool.
You were the man that defeated the evil mage.
Again, audio
Yeah,
peaking.
I just kind of pushed him over.
Potato tomato.
That was a reference to the potato-tomato disagreement in the first one. And then this is just the credits here. This is me just thanking everybody. I mean, this whole thing was just kind of like... it was partially just like for fun, but it was also just like a tribute to like the friends I made in high school, the things that we did together and everything. It's just like... It was really nice. It's not amazing or anything, but it's definitely one of the best things I've ever made. And I think one other thing with it is that I wasn't required to make it. Originally, I was doing that as my final in my film class, but because it ended up, well, my teacher in that class was like, I was the only senior in it, and because I was graduating early, she forgot to make my final any different because I graduated early. And like eventually near the end of the year, she came up to me and she was like, "Oh, hey, I forgot you're graduating early, so I'll just give you 100% on your final." And at that point I was like, okay, hurts a little bit. But I still wanted to do it because I had planned everything out. And I feel like even if it meant nothing academically, it did feel really nice to accomplish. Because this whole thing, like that whole trailer was, I think it was written before. Yeah, it was definitely written like a couple weeks, maybe almost a month before I actually filmed it. But it was filmed in... It was filmed in a total of one day because I think it was the night before with Sam, and then the day after I was on set. I was on
Could have seen that.
this set, yeah. Oh, I switched to the wrong thing. I was on this set, yeah. And I mean, it's been a while, so it's kind of hard for me to remember, but I'm pretty sure that whole thing was done in maybe a day and a half or a day. I don't know. That just the whole filming process of that. Let's take a look at some bloopers of that.
You filming?
No. Yes.
Start. Okay.
Okay.
Hey guys, we're this is the behind the scenes for the Dante trailer. My name is Dante Wright. Basically we're here. We're driving. I'm blind.
I'm not supposed to capitalize that
Not
W.
because of the prop, but I don't have my glasses.
You got a little schmutz right there.
You got a little schmutz. It happens here in filming, you know. Okay, we're gonna start filming here. We're gonna see how it goes.
The great Dante Wright in the flesh.
For those of you wondering, yes, that is the same font as this.
The great Dante Wright in the flesh. Yeah,
Yeah.
you look like an alcoholic. Oh, it's perfect. 3.
Sam is such a legend, man.
3.
Okay, that should be good.
Grrr.
I hate when people say potato tomato.
I remember you and your little band of miscreants. And look at what...
Ready? Yeah, it feels ominous.
Dude, this shot right here, where I'm like captured by the kingdom, and I'm tied to a chair and being interrogated by the king. it felt so different to look up at like him and being tied to a chair and him in a stupid king costume, and him look down at me and say, "You ready?" That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'll get canceled if I say anymore.
3, 2. My kingdom is not a place for those seeking information they shouldn't be seeking, Mr. Wright.
Good. I just remembered that I have my glasses.
Oh,
on.
no.
I have the eye patch.
Dang it. I forgot I have mine on too. Oh, is this your eye patch?
Yeah, the electrical tape.
So one thing with the eye patch is that I think either in the sequel that we're kind of not really making right now, the thing with the eye patch is this whole trailer is like kind of it's not right now, it's not really canon. Aiden is like thinking of trying to make it canon within the universe, and he's trying to do that by like making to the sequel to Dante's Zany Misadventure, and then the concept of Zany being like the third installment in the series. So it would be like the trilogy. Which, I mean, props to him. I never intended for any of this to be canon. I was just doing it for fun. But the thing with the eye patch is that he was talking to me before, and he said that if it was going to be canon, he would have it so that I would get a really stupid injury in Dante 2, and then it would either be I would get a really stupid injury, or by the time that this incredibly theoretical possibility of Dante 3 being filmed, I would just have it, and then in only one shot, I would like flip it up and then show my perfectly fine eyeball underneath, so I would just be wearing it for show. It's just a little gag.
Okay, whenever you are. Ready?
There's a plane.
Oh, like take that out and pose.
Could you? No.
God. Yikes. Look at that jawline, huh? Looking like fucking Shrek. You kidding me? Get out of here, you troll. You orc.
Oh no, I'm trapped.
Ago! Azione!
Okay. Without the face.
So, you're probably wondering why I didn't shave. In hindsight, probably should have shaved, but well, probably should have trimmed the under area. But I was trying to like go for that sort of like cliche grizzled veteran type look, so that was why I didn't really shave. Didn't really work as well as I hoped it would, but I mean it worked somewhat. My lips are still unbelievably dry though. Yikes!
Without the face.
Not like I'll ever use them.
Ooh!
What are you doing? Stand right there. It's recording right now, so we're just prance around like a little baby.
Is that good?
We'll see.
Yay!
It might look stupid, in which case, if all of them look stupid, I'm just gonna add the cartoon like, you know.
Hi.
Welcome to the Zany trailer. We got Braden here. Say hi, Braden.
Hey, I'm Braden.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna film now.
You looking for trouble, buddy? I just look straight at the camera.
Like, if you pretend to be
Aww.
Okay. 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 Okay.
So, the reason behind 7 of these being shot. Want to know why? Little things starting with J and ending in jawline. I should probably shut up about that, but it's probably one of the things that I worry most about, which I shouldn't.
Okay.
Whatever, it's irrational.
Okay.
And then my outro. I like my outro very much. It's not traditional, but it works at the same time. Let's look at the bloopers for original Dante. This one is way more like uncut type bloopers. The ones, I mean, the zany bloopers video that I did was way more like I only picked out the bloopers that were like somewhat entertaining. This one is like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Aiden, if you're watching this through the VOD or something. I'm pretty sure this is just every shot. Not like every shot in the entire thing, but like every one that either we didn't use or had like something at the end of it that you cut out and used.
Spicy looking map right there. That is a spicy looking map. I had to go on a classic Dante's zany you can't laugh. Classic Dante's zany misadventure. I can't say the last word for the life.
It was very hard for me to say that line.
I love traveling montage.
I love traveling montage.
Okay, that's broke.
You said it was one scene, those first two lines.
Well, what was all that for?
Now, I need that treasure that thou not
This is the cut right before I get angry.
Stop! Oh, fine. I'll take your favor. Sorry.
This is the shot that we used, except it's with audio.
You're kidding me. Oh my god.
That whole thing where you flip the map around was my idea, I think.
No.
Dante, wait, this merchant can have some valuable items.
I don't care.
Well, I do, and we're partners in this, remember?
I forgot my line.
Splendid news. Splendid news. Now have a look at my wares. Wait, fuck. Splendid news. Now come have a look at my different tools and trinkets.
It's various! Ah!
Music going on. Poopy diaper.
It's just everybody else laughing.
Let your mouth open.
I don't laugh very often, but when I do, it's either at myself or it's like when other people are laughing as well. That's like my curse.
Excellent news. That'll be 700. Excellent choice. That'll be 700.
What is this shot? Look at this. Wow, I really flubbed that. Wow. Look at this shot that I really just messed up, dude. What an amateur I am.
But Dante, you're broke.
Tough luck. You better come back with the money. Ah! Tough luck. You better come back.
Okay, just redo it. I'll cut it out.
You better come back when you have the money.
No, take
Motherfucker! Tough luck. I can't! Ah, fork.
You want to run?
Okay, run.
No, just look right now. How cropped is it? Oh no, now look at it. Okay, stop it. Now look.
Looks like we're in quite the pickle.
Action. Well, it looks like you two are in quite the pickle.
Such a stupid line. Looks like you two are in quite the pickle.
Like the two of you, I do not care about the legal or moral ramifications of murder. Holy fucking shit, though.
You can only hear my footsteps. So what made me laugh here is that he's like, he's the director, and he went like, go, I guess. And it wasn't even like a yes or no. It was just
Okay, go, I guess. Hello, travelers, and welcome to my humble abode. Hello, travelers, and welcome to my humble abode.
I can't remember why he wanted to keep doing that scene or that shot.
Specific moment. Is that it?
Your Majesty, the goblin does not speak for us.
Hey!
Shut up. How you doing?
Bah! No matter. Here is the treasure, you ungrateful fiends.
I wonder what's in.
I wonder what's inside. You can audibly hear a coin spinning. Just the hollow plastic sound of the freaking scepter.
I cannot wait to not be broke and homeless anymore. No, you gotta do that like that.
Shut up, Caleb.
Not so fast, you pesky miscreants! Yeah!
Are you okay?
Yeah, they were all really surprised when I like did the jump like that. Like, did you want me to sidestep? I don't know. Oh, Jesus!
Let's just get this treasure. It better be worth all this pain and suffering.
Yeah, I didn't like that, so I wanted to redo it. Pain and suffering. No, that didn't. That was bad.
Your mom.
I'm gonna miss this decrepit old place. I fumbled that line just.
Who are you?
Okay.
I am the evil mage, and I'm here to take over the world. Wow, I can't do this. I am the evil mage, and I'm here to take over.
He had one line.
I am the evil mage, and I can't do this. Okay.
Next time on Dante's Zany Misadventure. Will the evil mage take over the world? Will Dante defeat the evil mage? Will the greasy little goblin come back to life? Find out next time on Dante's Zany Misadventure, Part 2. Next time on Dante's Zany Misadventure.
Yeah, this
Will
was.
the evil mage
I mean,
take
this
over
was
the world?
originally planned
Will Dante defeat the evil mage?
for like
Will the greasy
after
little
the
goblin
thing.
come back to life? Find out next time on
I don't know
Dante's
what his
Zany
plan with
Misadventure,
this, like maybe some like
Part 2.
slow mo B-roll or something, but yeah. I'd love to work on a project like that again, where it's just like I can be myself. It's like very experimental. Such a fun thing to make. What's another thing I can react to? Got about 20 minutes left. Look at this. It's me versus me.
Got a bad guy. Better shoot him. Ow. Ow.
What? Why did that show up? What is this? Girls 6... Dude. This is what happens when you turn off your entire history for a channel, man. Wow. Walking PSA. Nowadays, this would probably be slightly differently edited because, like, brain rot is... It's no longer YouTube poop, it's brain rot. That's what people call it these days. By the way, about that blur, that was Caleb, and at the time, he had expressed in other things that he didn't want his face to be in YouTube videos, so I blurred him out in editing, I believe. So this was I mean, at the time when I was making this, I only knew how to use iMovie. So yeah, I guess I blurred him out. Oh wait, no, I think I used a website. Yeah, I used a website. But yeah, I blurred him out, and then when I released this, he was like, "Weston, why'd you blur me out?" And I was like, "Dude, I thought you wanted to be." And he was like, "No." So I went back to change it, and oh, I don't have the video file anymore. So now it's permanently blurred his face, which is kind of off-putting for like what stupid comedy there is, but I mean, it's whatever.
Walking too slowly in the hallways can annoy.
Why is this? Why is that only in my right ear? Yeah, loud equals funny.
Oh wait.
Hallways can annoy. Too slowly in the hall.
It's so low quality. It's so low quality. What else? Looking at most of my stuff, dude, it sucks. I don't know why I released some of this. I don't know why I ever thought some of it would be funny, but whatever.
So what are we thinking as a green screen? I'm thinking explosion, action scenes.
I mean, this one wasn't really
branding,
like too funny. I just kind of wanted to like
sponsorships,
test it out because I was curious.
because this is an image. Wait, oh, like, remember an idea. Like, call me green screen man. I can be anything. I can be anyone, anywhere, at any time. Mask is getting caught in my mouth.
Yum.
Yeah, it's stupid. But I mean, I mean, when I was originally filming that, it was really like not even serious at all. It was just like, oh, there's a green screen suit here. Let's try it on for fun. And then I was like, oh wait, I know how to chroma key stuff. I'm gonna try it on and mess around with it later. So I mean, I did. And the day that I did it, it was a day in student productions when there was like supposed to be a convention, but because of COVID, they decided like, oh, let's just do it remotely. So we literally got the entire school day where we could just sit in the library and essentially do whatever we wanted. Not like burn down the school or anything, no. But like more just like, hey, you're free to look at some spub stuff. You like minimum of 3, take some notes, and then have 3 hours of the day to yourself. So I guess that was one of the things that I did in that time. I want to look at this. How to be a professional abstract artist. This is... I think, Caitlin, you already know what this is. This was a project for my film class in college where... Okay, hold on. I'm going to wait for my internet. Come on, internet, recover. There we go. Anyway, this was a project in college where you would start off... We were studying sound. So what we would do to start is we would start off by making a soundscape, which is literally just like a collection of sounds. And we were supposed to make it like, I think 4 minutes minimum. And as you can see, okay, well, you can't see it. But mine is 1 minute and 33 seconds long because the audio I got sent was 1 minute and 20. So immediately, I was pissed off because this was like all I could do. And then I mean I got more pissed off because like I had been in a habit of waiting until the last minute to like film stuff. So I wanted to break that by being forced to do a longer project, which this would have really helped with. And then it didn't because I got sent like a minute and 20, which is like a 1 day filming thing, which is what this was. This was all filmed in 1 day. And with the soundscapes, I should have said this before. How it worked was you made your soundscape, and then after a week, once that assignment was finished, you would be like randomly paired with another classmate, and then you would trade soundscapes. And what you would have to do was you would have to make a little short film only using the soundscape as audio. And our professor did not specify until the day of presenting that you can like edit and like make the audio longer. So what the hell? I could have made a longer short film, but it wasn't specified until the day of presenting. And then there's a whole nother rant I can go on about this, but I guess I'll do it at the end. Let's just watch it for now. This is using the audio I was sent. My hair looks terrible. Yeah. Was not my idea to include that cringe ass, yes, roundabout music at the end. That was in the audio. And we were specifically told not to include anything copyrighted or music based, and that's literally breaking the rules. So, yeah, let me just skip to that. So my main gripe with this entire thing, I mean, it's fine in general. I think I did do better in some of this, especially in like shot composition and dynamic and lighting. That was like some of the best things I did in this, but my main gripe with it is that, okay, let me preface by saying this. In that class previously, like I think we had done 2 film projects that we did. And the only like people who had at least a modicum of experience in filmmaking made like literally just like kidnapping or people or home invaders or someone dying. And that was literally it. That was all they could conjure up in their minds. So I was like already frustrated. So I was like, okay, with this project, I'm going to show them that I can do something unique. And then I got sent an audio where someone gets kidnapped and then killed. Like, and it wasn't even like vague either. So I could like take any sort of like other creative direction. This was like all I had thought to do with it. Just like make it like do that pan down into the canvas so that you see the canvas, it's empty. It's like, oh, what's going on? And then this whole thing happens. And then later, once the knife is placed to the neck, and then you look down, and then you see the canvas again, and yada, 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 whatever. It's like, that's the only creative thing I could do with it. Because it was just person getting kidnapped and killed, which we already saw like 7 times already. And then guess what happens? The audio I make, it's vague. It's more like dreamscape type thing. It's way more like otherworldly, kind of an emotional sort of thing. So I'm really trying to push that, okay, kind of go a little bit avant-garde with this. Go your route. I want to see, I'm giving you this audio, I want to see where you go with it. Like I gave them like specific, like direct instructions through audio. Like, okay, here's some footsteps here, someone's filling up a glass of water there, whatever. They get it. The person gets it, and guess what type of film they make? Guess what type of film they make? Someone invades their home and then kills them. Wow, isn't that so unique and creative and never done before? Wow, isn't that so nice? Guys, we're in college. We have to think of unique things to make. I am not nearly as good as technical filmmaking as some of you other guys, but there is no excuse. Like you're not even going to try to do something more unique? And another thing too, when my partner got my audio, he like purposefully edited it without even having like the knowledge that he was allowed to. He like specifically changed it. And then he added in his own audio to fit his narrative. I worked around what I got. I forced myself to be creative and work around the boundaries that I got, while the person who I got partnered with broke the rules, added their own audio, and reused the narrative that they've already done like 3 times already. I gotta calm down. Sorry. I'm just upset. Mostly because like the people who did that sort of stuff were people that came from very high budget schools. So the kind of schools that had like teachers that worked in the field of filmmaking before. Like teachers that knew what the hell they were doing. Like, and these were the kinds of schools that were like winning competitions, like winning statewide competitions for their work. And then they use their experience and then make the same copy and paste bullshit. And don't even force themselves to become creative in any way. That's just what upsets me. Because you have the potential and then you completely stomp on it. That's what bothers me. And my video only got 39 views, and it deserves a lot more, and I'm upset. And I'm upset because I'm not getting the recognition. Is my camera delaying? There. One more video, and then we're ending stream. It's gotta be a good one. I don't want to do RBF. I'm embarrassed to watch it. Let's do this one. Old classic. This is The Intruder. Coffee. Hi, Comfortable Leader 11. No idea who you are, but thanks for watching. Thanks for watching literally 5 minutes before my stream ends. Thanks a lot, dude. I stream a little bit earlier before this. I stream at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Fridays and Saturdays. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Comfortable Leader. I'll post the VOD on my YouTube channel, WesWhipVODS, so if you want to see what happens, you can check it out on there. But right now, I'm watching some like short films that I was in. And hey, thank you for following. I appreciate that very much. We're almost to affiliate. Woo, woo. That'll be nice. Anyway, this is a short film that I think I did when I was a sophomore in AV Fundamentals. And you got to keep in mind that like this is probably like I think like early sophomore year was really the point where I started really getting into film. And I mean, honestly, looking back at some of the stuff that I did right now, I did grow a lot because it's been 3 years, like 2 years actually, 2 or 3 years. I feel like I've grown a lot, but I think this was one of the first like actually like effort short films that I ever made. It was edited using iMovie and it was filmed in one night. But like this was you're gonna see some like very clear amateur stuff in this. But I mean, I guess the people who have viewed my YouTube channel, like they say that this is one of their favorites. And I look at them and I'm like, really? This is one of your favorites? Like I've done so much better stuff than this. But okay, man. All right, I'll stop yapping. Let's get into it. This was filmed using my phone, by the way. Oh, here he comes. Wow, the pajama pants hoodie intruder.
Oh, hey man.
Yeah, touch ankle. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe a little bit forced. Maybe a little bit forced, but I mean, I kind of liked it.
Yeah, I have a pot brewing.
I mean, for this narrative, it makes sense, but it still feels really forced.
What? No, I'm robbing you.
So this was I was the only person filming this, and I don't think I had a tripod. So what I did, I held I held my phone like here, and I'm like, "What? No, I'm robbing you." So that's why this was all shaky.
No, I get that, but
So
like,
this is both me, and yeah, here we see the amateur stuff. So my phone was it 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 auto corrected the ISO, which was why stuff like this happens.
I mean, do you want coffee? Like, it's late at night, you know.
Yeah, stupid joke. It's whatever. Short, low effort, whatever. Please don't tell them that this is what true art looks like, because that's dog shit. This is dog shit. Okay. Comfortable Leader 11, thanks for stopping by at the last 5 minutes. Thank you for following. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I mean, I'll see you guys on Wednesday, where I'm not really sure what I'll do. I mean, I already kind of ran out all my ideas for streams already. So, I mean, oh, is my webcam not cropped correctly? Oh, it looks fine. Whatever. But yeah, thanks for coming out. VOD watchers, watch me live, please. And thanks everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, hold on. There we go.